Check, check, 1, 2. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the worst stream ever. But it is a stream. It is a stream, technically, so I'm going to do it. My apologies. I did think I was going to have some more energy today. I am streaming at 2 a.m. from my parents' house, so I'm being very quiet. Don't want to wake anyone up. So let me, I guess, I was originally going to make this a more big thing, but I think now that I have like 2 hours of sleep under me, and I woke up at 1:30 a.m. to try and get this thing rolling, I'm only going to do a very short stream, and it's going to be like this. It's going to be black nothingness. I'm going to talk about, I guess, the future of the Temp-Tempai channel, which will have a future. But I think it's just going to change in direction a lot. So let me give some context as to what this is about. I guess Temp-Tempai has been a thing for about over 3 years now, is it? A little over 3 years now. And when it started off, it was just kind of like a thing I did for fun because I was doing like, what do you call them? High effort fun posts, right? I was making a lot of high effort fun posts, and I was doing things like me and Rolime honey potted Pippa and managed to like do a tier list of her favorite streams of hers. What else did I do back in the day? I did Borgar, which was a really cool stream. Just took like a week to make a whole new custom VTuber from the ground up and try to stream it, a debut for it. It was a really, really fun stream. I was doing stuff like that because I was just involved with flavor. And it was I don't know, it was an exciting time. It was a new time. I had been watching VTubers for a while, but I decided, hey, let me do some stuff. It was fun. And then I got kind of number brained around the first year. I really got focused on trying to get to, what is it, 2,000, 3,000 watch hours in a single like year period or something to get the membership, so you can like uh, you can do like donations, you can get monetized, you can, what's it called, you go to the next stream, you can pass your viewers on to the next streamer, all those sorts of fancy bells and whistles. And I kind of burnt out on that because I realized I didn't realize anything. I just pushed myself too hard. Didn't realize what was going on there. I'm very susceptible to being number brained. I have to be careful about looking at the numbers. Even now, I'm looking at concurrent viewers. But tonight's a special occasion because it's 2 a.m. I'm exhausted. My parents will wake up if they hear me talking too loud. I'm in a pit in my life right now. I've had some ladders thrown my way though, and I have to make some decisions, some hefty decisions. And I was planning to do some of those decisions on stream tonight, but as is, circumstances have changed. This is not a good time to stream, so I'm just going to do a basic update. But to continue, after I number brained out and burnt out of VTubing, I kind of like spiraled for a year or so. Didn't really get much done, didn't really do anything of note. I just kind of puttered along, and then at some point I just kind of stopped streaming. Um, which whatever. It's like I've come to realize I'm not somebody who wants to be an well, yeah. I have some ideas for entertaining streams, but they're usually like one-offs and like interesting ideas. You look like at Nydia from Phase Connect. I really, really, really like the things that she does, and that's kind of what interests me. Is like these technical things, these technical hurdles to overcome. Those kinds of streams. I have a really cool idea, but I was never able to get it off the ground. Uh, like a technical kind of Marvel stream. I'd like to get that going again, but I have to rebuild a second computer for that. Anywho, Long story short, I kind of burned out as a streamer, and I want to make a bit of a comeback here. I think so. The thing is, I don't want to be like a streamer because my dream isn't really to be a regular streamer, right? I'm never gonna be Jerma, at least if I don't like, I have to be like a flesh tuber, and it's like whatever. I'm really, really interested in the live 2D stuff. Instead, I kind of want to focus my aim at being more of an artist or, live 2D rigger. So one of my dreams right now is to be like a professional rigger, to do that as a job because it's kind of fun. It's very challenging. Um, and I don't know, it just seems like something that would be good. As much as I've struggled with my online persona, I've also struggled with my offline persona, with my real life situation. For those who don't know, I've struggled over the years with jobs. Like I've had good jobs, but I just become very uh, depressed over time, and I kind of putter out. It comes from burning out from programming. Um, and the last 3 years I have spent in Japan. Actually, really, really unfortunate because as soon as Flavor hit, I got news that I was going to go to Japan. So it was like immediately, it's like, well, if there was any opportunity of like capitalizing on the VTuber thing, I got to go to like Japan and do a job there. But it was good for me. It was like a good chicken soup for the soul kind of moment. So I just got back from Japan. I don't really have a home. I'm living with my parents right now. I'm gonna probably go back and live with my sister after this in a few weeks or however long. um, that's kind of my life situation. The only other thing I can say is like I've uh, as an individual, as a human being, I have relied a lot on alcohol to help temper my emotions. That has come to a stop. I'm officially going sober because it was not working out for me. It was eating up too much time that I could have been doing artistic things. I guess you could say I've been about 6 or 5 days sober and will continue to be so for the unseen future. And then hopefully I want to like replace that time with like working on projects and artistic things. That kind of paints an image of myself, a pathetic mid-30s man who's like trying to reevaluate where he wants to go in life right now. So how does this involve the channel? Um, like I said, I think one of my dreams would be to be like a professional artist or rigger or something like that. Um, I don't. I would really, really want that. Like light. I would love to see that be a reality. But looking at like the economic situation of things right now, living in America and needing healthcare, probably not going to happen. So I think um, there's a few opportunities I have for like utilizing Japanese in a job, right? Like work at like a Japanese company that has American presence. You know, I'll probably like start job applying for that and see if I can't utilize my abilities there, and then continue doing live 2D stuff on the side. But kind of more serious hobby. I think that's the plan. It's kind of sad, there's other things I could be doing. I could be like, oh, let me try do game development. I'm passionate about game development, right? But at the same time, that sounds like another trip to Burnout City, and I'm tired of being burnt out. Things I love. So I think the decision I've come to is that I'm going to try to prioritize my hobby of being a live 2D artist and other technical things involving VTubers, so 3D modeling or um, game modding. I've got like another high effort fun post that I've been working on lately. It's a bit above my pay grade, but um, I did all the technical stuff, so now I just got to make a bunch of assets of VTubers, and that'll take a while. I really want it to look nice, but I have something lined up for that already. But yeah, I don't know. So I think in my life, I'm going to be focusing, I guess, on myself for a while, but my secondary focus will be on this channel, on trying to build up my artistic skills to a point where I can be commissioned for work and see what happens with that. If I just be a part-time rigger, modeler, technical, whatever, I want to see where that goes because this has kind of been fun. And a lot of the people I know in the flavor space are very creative and very interesting. And they give me a lot of, what's the word? Um, feel a lot of motion, a lot of desire to create when I'm around these people. I want to stick around them for a while longer. That's kind of my situation right now. I'm kind of living with my parents. I was helping them garden today. I was, helping around the house, trying to not be a lazy bum, which I'm a lazy bum. I am a lazy bum right now. It's unfortunate, but I am trying best. So I will be applying for jobs. It's such an awful. Ugh, I don't want to do it. Uh, so my apologies again for this being such a bad stream, but I literally I set the stream for 2 a.m. so I wouldn't wake my parents up. I could be really quiet at 2 a.m. and like have a stream, but then I wasn't able to fall asleep until about 11 p.m. I wasn't expecting that, so I had like 2 hours of sleep on me. So I'm not gonna waste everyone's time. I'm just gonna do a very very short blackout update sort of stream, and then we'll go from here. Um, as for stream schedules, unfortunately, I have come to the conclusion that is not feasible at the moment. Not until at least I move into my next place. So at the moment, it will be very, very much guerrilla hours only. Temp will be all guerrilla. Second, I think I want to do like one game stream a week. Like just kind of chill Zatsu gaming things. Everything else, I think I want it to be guerrilla art, guerrilla live 2D, stuff like that. I'm actually the next high effort fun post I'm gonna make. I might. Hmm. Hmm. I kind of want to stream it. I want to stream making the art for it, anyways. It'll probably give away some of what it is, but hopefully it'll still be a surprise. We'll see how that goes. Um, I'll stream some of that. I'll stream some model making. I want to do a lot of like live 2D study streams where I study like how to do certain things. Like I know Raimi has teased about like a version 2 of the under construction model. So it might be fun to just kind of like hit the under construction model and be like, okay, today I'm going to learn how to make better animal ears. Today I'm going to learn how to make a better mouth that will like have like the cheek motion or like even put out the tongue animation. I want to do a lot of live 2D studies because I'm kind of technically lacking in a lot of the things I want to be. If I'm going to be a commissioner or if I want to do commissions for live 2D, I think I need to up my game a little bit. So I want to do a bunch of live 2D studies, and I think that would be interesting streams. But my apologies, these streams might not be all that interesting for you guys, but for me, developing as an artist, I think I need to show more of my work, yes, and kind of reach out for more help. So I think that's the plan for my streaming in the future here. I will probably be less focused on gaming and Zatsu and more on just kind of like doing art streams. And those will probably not get very many views, but that's fine. I'm not looking for the views. And then every once in a while, I hope I can drop a really interesting kind of unique stream. No, like I said, I have one that's a really cool idea, but I have no idea how I'm going to pull that off. Anywho, I think that's all I needed to say right now. I just want to do a quick life update. Things are going okay. I've I in like a week's time, I like cleaned out my apartment. I put everything I owned into like 3 suitcases, and I moved halfway around the world. And now I'm like in my parents' house at 2 a.m. hunched over a microphone in front of a black screen. But things are going okay, I guess. I got to eat nachos and cheese today, so that's nice. All right, I am gonna go back to bed. I think. I'm my apology. There's so much I need to do. Oh, I didn't even say. I wanted to update the Temp-Tempai model. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I have like a general idea. I wasn't sure if I wanted to like do it on stream or hide it and like make it a big surprise for you guys. But maybe, every time I do a stream like designing stuff with audience people, usually I get good uh, feedback on it. So maybe I'll publicize my making of my new live 2D persona. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Yeah, let's do that. Hmm. On top of that, there's a bunch of things I want to do. I want to like streamline my work process to make it easier, like log hours on the projects I work on, and um, keep track of like projects because unfortunately I've promised a lot of things to a lot of people. uh, but yeah, there's still a lot I need to do, and I need to sort through all my projects too. I've just been, I don't know, I've been lazy the past few days. Anywho, I'm gonna stop it here. I just wanted to, I guess, honor the fact that I scheduled a stream here. My apologies to the viewers who came here hoping for something more. I'm a bit of a disappointment as a streamer, but I'm trying my best. My life is kind of weird right now, so it will be guerrilla hours from now on, and I probably won't do too much gaming or Zatsu. Mostly kind of like trying to set up my hobby in my life. Like, I don't know if I can find this. Just probably somewhere on. Basically, when I was languishing in Japan, when I was struggling, a lot of my time went to drinking because that was the only way I could turn off my need to be productive and like the stress I felt for not living up to the things I felt like I should. Now I'm back in America. I have more of a support system with my family. I'm trying to be a little bit more honest on that end with them. I've heard my mom say the word V2ing like the other day, and it felt so wrong. But because of that, I can try. I'm not drinking anymore, so now I have a lot more free time on my hands, and I should be able to make use of it. Sure, but yeah, like I wanna streamline a lot of like my project work, like kind of track it, keep tabs on the different things I have to do. Basically, if I'm gonna try, like, the dream is to eventually be professional, right? To do commission work and like be a professional about it, because I guess not many VTuber people in the VTuber sphere are professional. So being a professional would be a big, would be above the other competition. But yeah, no more drinking. Hello, Nicola. Sorry, this is just a very, very, very short stream today. Um, I just talked about my current situation and kind of my plans going forward. What I was saying was that basically because I took out drinking from my life, now I have a lot more free time. I'm a little bit less chill, kind of more neurotic, I would guess. I would say. But my hope is to just kind of carve out a certain like time, not time frame, certain region of my life to reserve it for specifically working on like live 2D stuff and VTubing stuff. Because I would still like to make a job someday, but for right now, I think I have to focus on stability and security. So I'm probably gonna aim for like a real boy job. I'm gonna aim for an adult job, a career they call them. And we'll see. We'll see. I'll be working on my profile. There's a lot of things I need to do, like update my Twitter. So it's not just like it looks like a guy who's disappeared from the internet for like the last 2 years. I need to like I want to make a web page too, kind of showing off my stuff. And I've got a lot of like little fun ideas I want to work on. There's a bunch of like live 2D models that I really want to do. Um, okay, I'll share this much with you guys, the ones that are listening right now. I really want to make a live 2D model out of the rat shaker. I want to do a rat shaker, and I want to make Rhymy and Vicky and Odette rat shaker live 2D models, and then I want to make like a easily customizable one and throw that on the internet. I feel like that would get some nice views. Don't say that, Lord. That's a forbidden word. You can't. You're gonna get censored. You're gonna get censored. You're lucky I have live chat on. Hello, Lord. Hope to see you at the Bottom's 5th anniversary today. I was hoping to do more for that, but maybe I'll do some fan art today and I can get it finished up during the stream. Who knows? But yeah, okay, I think I said everything I really wanted to say, that I needed to say, and I have officially met my requirement of streaming at the time I put down. Again, you retracted the message. That's funny. Okay. Do you think ever do rigging AI art again? Probably not. Probably not. At this point, I want to practice my own art. So I've got a model that I need to properly draw, and then I can rig it. It's been like kind of scary to get started on that, but nope. No, I don't have any plans for that in the near. Yeah, I've already said everything I need to say. From now on, things are going to be very guerrilla hours. They will be more art focused. I'll probably still Zatsu a little bit. I want to do like one game a week, I think is the goal. But while I'm living in a parent's house, things will probably not be scheduled properly until I move out. Like probably like I don't know how long, but it might be like a month. After a month's time, things will be a little bit more stable. Are you feeling okay? I woke. I've gotten like 2 hours of sleep, my man. That's why I'm not doing a proper stream. I've been in a Bay Isaac sleep schedule lately. I've been sleeping in the afternoon and then at night. But today I did not sleep in the afternoon, and I could not sleep at night. I only got to sleep at like 11 p.m. Woke back up at 1:30 for the stream. I'm like, I can't do this. But I wanted to honor the stream time. So just a quick update stream. It's all black, very scary. It's like the kind of like, oh, I'm gonna graduate kind of a stream look, but no, I'm just officially life is changing a lot, and I want to change with it. I want to pursue modeling and like live 2D rigging. I like game modding and other VTuber technical things. These are things I find very fascinating. I want to work in the field professionally at some point. I think right now I'm focusing on kind of like recovering from my international journey, kind of enjoying my time being with family after 3 years of being away, and kind of I'm not going as fast as I want, but I've been putting in about like 4 hours of work on various projects. If I can shift that up to 8 a day, then I'm happy. You did say you were sick. I do feel a little sick, but yeah, that's okay. It's been a lot of change for me the last few days. Anywho, I'm gonna stop the stream. Hope you'll have a nice day. I have a lot of things I need to plan, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna stream at this hour again. Gonna be unscheduled, so my apologies. Catch me when you can. Last thing, Bottoms Quantum Ruptor's 5th anniversary stream is today in 12 hours. Be there, be square, I suppose. That'll be fun. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your support. It means everything to me. I really appreciate it. That's the only reason I keep going is because I got you guys. Things are gonna change. I don't know. I have to sit down and just like do a shit ton of like organizing and planning. But I have nothing but time at the moment, the next few weeks. So I'll be seeing you guys in the future. Take it easy. Bye bye. Thank you again, Lord, and thank you, Nicola, and thank you for the randos, the lurkers, and supporters. Pretty fun. Have a nice one, Tempest. So thank you, Jinx. Weird. I've kind of like leached a little bit of Fodom worship over here. Interesting. Sorry, it wasn't a great stream, but it was a stream, and it's a start. It's a start for something new.